Do you ever realize why people get hair extensions? Well, I'm here to tell you about it today. In my case and many others, people rely on hair extensions as a form of confidence. There are many kinds of hair extensions, all made for different kinds of hair. A few I will be telling you about today are tape-ins, sew-ins, and K-tip extensions. Sew-ins are better for people who don't want to damage their hair, but they are on the pricier side. But on the other hand, tape-ins can be a more affordable hair extension option. And lastly, K-tip extensions. These kind of hair extensions take a tedious process and are best for people not wanting high maintenance hair. Hair, just like many other things, are a big way to make yourself feel more put together and more like yourself. Okay, so my first paragraph, I'm going to be talking about sew-in extensions. All hair extensions can vary in price. You could spend as low as $200 and as high as $1,000. Sew-in extensions are a great method for people with a lot of hair loss and don't want anything damaging at all. I currently have this type of hair extension and I love them. Usually you should get your sew-ins moved up every 4 to 6 weeks to maintain as little hair loss as possible. The sew-in method is the sew-in method is very different than most. With this kind of hair, they will take little beads and your hairstylist will basically use pliers and push them up and close them all on your hair, all in a little row, and they're going to take a big line of hair and she's going to sew it into your hair and then tie it at the end to secure it and make sure it doesn't fall. Tape-in extensions are a tedious method of extensions. They usually need to be moved up every month. These are best if you don't wait too long to move them up because they can cause hair damage. This method involves 2 tapes, and you take a thin piece of hair and sandwich the hair in between the tape-ins on the outside of the hair and secure with your fingers or a hard object that has a clamp on both sides to clamp it onto your hair. The tape-ins have a little piece of tape on them to stick to your hair. If you remove them too fast and don't do it the correct way, it usually tends to rip your hair out or even get the tape stuck inside your hair. I wouldn't recommend the tape-in method for people not experienced with hair extensions. I used to have these and they caused a lot of hair loss. When removing them, you're supposed to use a spray and let it sit on your hair and then remove them. If you do it too fast, you can rip all your hair out. So I would just be careful. And then the last kind of extensions I'll be talking about today are K-tip extensions. These involve a very long process of melting keratin bonds and basically melting the hair with the keratin bond onto your natural hair. These can last up to 4 months with proper care of your K-tip extensions. These kind of extensions can get very pricey as the process takes a very long time. These are great for fine hair and don't cause any damage if done by a professional. The price to get these installed can be anywhere from $500 to $2,000, but if you're wanting good hair that will last you, you should definitely invest in K-tip extensions. If you have ever wondered why people get hair extensions, most of the time that reason would be to help with their confidence. There are so many more hair extension kinds than these that are made for different kind of hair and different kind of price ranges. Hair extensions gave me a boost of confidence and I hope it can help many others. My favorite methods are K-tips, sew-ins, and tape-ins. If you're looking for a more affordable method, tape-ins would be the way to go. But on the other hand, a more pricey and long-lasting method would be K-tip extensions. Hair, just like many other things, are a big way to make yourself feel more put together and have more confidence.